So Battlefield 6 comes out on October 10th, and somehow there are already controversies. Now, when I say controversies, I don't mean anything bad, but just people arguing about stuff, little things. So I'm just going to go over a bunch of them that's been going on recently. Alright, so starting off is the first guy, FaZe Swag. As you can tell, he's a member of FaZe, the debunked and now cringe Call of Duty gaming group, not to be confused with the Women's Mental Asylum. A video of his I'm talking about is Call of Duty players ruin Battlefield 6, which he posted after his review. You're getting live DK here.
Oh man, I've been meaning to do a video on this because there's a lot of controversy, and it's probably like all my clips on TikTok get taken out of context and it blows over a lot.
Now, people shouldn't be taking him out of context. That doesn't help any discussion.
The discussion about this, because this is like, why are we getting targeted? Why am I getting targeted for this? I don't really understand.
Well, the streamers are getting targeted mainly because of the horrible takes they're having. I haven't really seen people take shots at just the regular Call of Duty to Battlefield players.
The gatekeeping on Battlefield 6 and just battle to receive death threats over me running with my knife in Battlefield. It just
Don't ever send death threats, especially something over this actually stupid.
It's gotten a little too crazy. It's gotten a little out of hand, in my personal opinion. For some reason, there's this kind of narrative where we have to play like Battlefield players. I don't even know what that means. Can someone in the comments tell me, what does that even mean, bro? Somebody said, how about you play Battlefield the right way? If the only rebuttal you have is play the objective, bro, I mean, I guess if I was rage baiting, I would say something like, that's a waste of talent. Bro, I'm not going there and regging you. I'm a COD player, bro.
I'm playing the objective-based game, and people are asking me to play the objective. Why are they doing this to me? And I think he's rage baiting here, but that is a fucking stupid thing he's about to say.
I'm a medic. That's a waste of talent. But I mean, it's like we don't play the objective.
Well, I heard in that stream he was playing medic. So yes, you're the medic. Revive people. Heck, I play medic just so I don't have to run out and get kills.
I think Battlefield should have kill streaks. Thoughts, everybody? Oh my gosh.
Now, a whole kill streak comment, that's actually like an interesting idea, but the problem is vehicles kind of defeat the purpose, just because I don't need to call an airstrike if we have a guy in a warthog doing airstrikes, or we don't need to call in a tank when there's tank players. Now, it could work in like a Bad Company Task Force 141 crossover, but that's the only real place could see it working for Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Chat, put a one in the chat if you want kill streaks in Battlefield 2 if you don't.
But it also works way better in not Battlefield, Call of Duty, because Call of Duty tends to be a lot faster pace.
Tank is the kill streak. No, man. Damn. Tank. Teammate, you better get me, bro.
We've all been there.
Tank, I'm running the other way. Because I can't get any kill streaks or anything like that, I like to go for clips. So basically, I'm not getting any clips by sitting on a flag and capping it. I'm just being honest. I'm not.
Bullcrap. I've gotten tons of kills in Battlefield 1 and just Battlefield 1 just by sitting in a place and defending it.
Getting any clips by repairing my tank. I don't care. There's not a right way to play the game. Obviously, you want to win the game, but I'm going to be honest, everybody has a role.
Plus, there's going to be a big criticism of the COD streamers is, why are you playing the game if all you want is just clips, and more clips? When it's not really, like, you get some amazing a Battlefield moment thing exists for a reason. But if all your concern is about clips, that's why a lot of people ignore that criticism. Because the average person isn't fighting for clips.
In 2025, let's watch this. Ooh, shoddy. Okay, damn. He moving diff on that map. Did the shotgun just map them that far?
Now, this isn't his complaint, but I have seen large complaints about them going to nerf the movements so it feels more like a Battlefield game, and that has gotten a lot of criticism because people, it's the movement demons mostly, because there's plenty of clips where people have just been shot trying to be movement demons, but it's not slowing the game down to make it feel more like the previous game.
You know what I think it is? I just think Battlefield players don't have the internet or don't have Twitter, so they have no idea what's been going on in the gaming world. They have no idea how good players are nowadays.
You're rage baiting, right? What I'm thinking about to say here is trying to rage bait, but it seems like he actually might not be rage baiting.
They have a bunch of grandpas, and it's fun. It's cool. I like it. I like when they make those type of clips. It brings the viral clips to Battlefield. Makes people want to try it more. Makes people want to play it more. And a game will always be successful if you cater to every single audience. I'm sure.
The problem with catering to every single audience is you're going to end up pissing your audience off, which is the majority, and they're going to leave.
And I'm going to be honest, man, there is a sort of skill gap between Warzone and Call of Duty people who are coming over to the game as well. There is a massive skill gap just because we enjoy that style of play of just playing really fast. And a lot of the old casual Battlefield players like playing really slow. So obviously you're going to get an influx of people who are just rushing and just very just kill heavy.
The average Battlefield match takes a lot longer than the average Call of Duty match. Think about it. Call of Duty, small, 12 player teams, I'm sure. It makes sense that everyone's mostly going to be focused on kills because their most popular things team deathmatch. Sweats, ranked, more tendency to play fast paced. Battlefield 32 to 64. I think Battlefield 2024 is like over 100 people. It's going to take longer. You're going to need to work more as a team. Because if you have a bunch of people running off just getting kills, you're going to lose the match. And plus, the gameplay styles are totally different. If you go try to be a movement demon in most Battlefield games, you're probably going to get shot. Sometimes you gotta take it slow in Battlefield.
So good at video games now. It's crazy, especially mouse and keyboard.
Now, I'm pretty sure he's either rage baiting or just saying something very stupid. But if you put like a good Battlefield team up against a good multiple Call of Duty teams in a match of Battlefield, the Battlefield guys are probably going to win. Because they're going to go for the objectives. They're going to go work as a team, help other squads, bring in vehicles. Some people are going to sit there and for one place for a while and defend or camp it, and their Call of Duty teams are going to lose because they're going to be focusing on kills. Now, other way around, where you're in a Call of Duty match where kills are more important, the Call of Duty team's probably going to win. But again, he's saying this, oh, the Call of Duty players are greater and better because he's from that game, and he's kind of coping because, so no, Call of Duty is riddled with cheaters right now.
And controller players as well. Ever since COVID, when the gaming industry kind of maybe tripled or the video, Warzone players aren't ruining Battlefield. You guys are saying about that Fortnite kids. You guys are saying about really any other shooter, Rainbow.
We're not saying the players are ruining it. We're saying the streamers who are barging in and demanding the game change to their taste is going to ruin the game. Plus, Fortnite, when people started to copy them, it got infinitely worse. The landscape got infinitely worse because everyone was trying to be Fortnite. copy Fortnite. I mean, think about how Call of Duty went from a military arcade sim to now you can play as Seth Rogen. Who the fuck even likes Seth Rogen in Call of Duty? When you start out as like an actual military guys.
Siege players aren't ruining Battlefield.
So that's all I gotta say on his. About after the 10-minute mark, he's just going over the highlights of his gameplay. So we're just gonna move on to the next guy. Alright, so next guy is Twitch streamer Tim the Tatman, who made a video explaining why Battlefield needs a battle royale. And no one really liked that.
Also, I'm going to talk about this for 1 second, bro. I see people talking about, like, Battlefield doesn't need to be all right. Can you guys just let us
Because it doesn't.
have one that like BRs? Like, I mean, dude, I don't. There's some sort of streamers and sweats ruin video games.
Oh, over listening to them ruined video games.
Like, we tanked everything. Listen to me, bro. Yeah, true. Listen, there is some sort of. I would almost use word like it's like. What's the word I'm searching for? Is there a word for like being an elitist? Elitism? Is that a word? Did I just make a word up?
I don't know. Elitism? That's a word. Meaning elitist? Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about there.
Like that they're only want the game they love, which I understand you love the game, to make the one thing that they love. Are you guys following what I'm saying here? It's like, oh, Halo doesn't need the Battle Royale because I love playing the multiplayer. Battlefield doesn't need the Battle Royale because I love playing the multiplayer. So, what I'm asking you is I hear what you're saying, and I'm glad you enjoy the multiplayer, okay? For someone like me, I love playing Battle Royales, and on top of that, it's how I make a lot of my content. I have loved...
See, the content. Why? I understand it's your job to stream something and make content out of it. But when everything is about, including games being made, not specifically for streamers, is all about clips. Clips this, clips that. People will begin to ignore your criticism because that's not what the majority of people are asking for. People usually tend to come and stick to something because they enjoy it.
I have been playing BRs for quite some time, you know, because then you got H1Z1, then you got like PUBG, then you had Fortnite, obviously, and but I do hear these people.
Okay, now imagine, as I'm gonna say, I'm a big Helldivers fan and a big Dark Tide fan. Now imagine I said those games need to add a PvE horde mode or a PvE mode. You're like, well, they don't need it. Why are you insisting I add it?
That are like, we don't need a BR. Battlefield doesn't need a BR. In my opinion, this may be a hot take. You can hate me or not. You're kind of gatekeeping the whole game from people that love battle royales. Does that make sense?
Now I should have said this before I started editing, but we're not really gate. You're not being gate kept. Gatekeeping would be like, no, if you like battle royales, period, you can't play the game. The difference is battle royale streamers are coming in saying that demanding they add one when the game doesn't need one, when there's plenty of other battle royale games. Like, you can just play one of those. You don't need this game to add that mode for you to play it. It's not like a niche thing or like an underserved type of game.
Ours are overdone. That comment, dude, there's something. I'm dead serious. That was one of my subs, by the way, Jedi. And I'm not going to ban you or anything. That comment gets me going. Like, oh, BRs are
there are already tons of battle royale games. We don't need another one added into the market, oversaturating it. Because if you try to be like everyone else, you're going to get lost by everyone by trying to be everyone else. That's why we've seen a lot of indie games popping up, because they haven't been trying to be everyone else. When games like COD are losing players because they're trying to be like everyone else when they didn't have to be.
They're overdone. My brother in Christ, I have been playing arena shooters since 007 GoldenEye. What do you mean battle royales are overdone? Bro, I have been spawning and dying since I was 7! I was 7! 1,000 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. 1,000 years old. So what do you mean the newer game mode that has come into gaming, the Battle Royale, is overdone? How is that possible? When arena shooters, I was running around with a golden gun on N64 when I was 6 years old.
Battlefield's not an arena shooter.
This game, BF6, flops. That may be it for Battlefield. Can we have an honest conversation here?
Battlefield fans would rather have Battlefield die being Battlefield than have Battlefield die or keep going on as a PUBG or a Fortnite clone or trying to be Call of Duty.
Can we have an honest convo? If this one don't hit, this may be it, okay? So, in my opinion, from a developing standpoint, they're going to put all their eggs in the basket, right? They're going to have the multiplayer version of Battlefield that everyone loves and has grown to love and play, right? They're going to have that. They are also going to have Portal, a Fortnite creative mode where people can limitlessly make maps and make games to continue longevity and replayability. And
why do people keep jerking off Fortnite? Creator-made maps and game modes have been a thing way before Fortnite.
For the Battle Royale audience, that this is a hot fucking take that a lot of people don't want to hear, they're going to have a Battle Royale for those that love Battle Royales and they want to play it.
It's not going to be the main thing. I believe they do have a thing called Firestorm, but that's not going to be the main thing. Not like Warzone is Call of Duty's main thing.
Let me make something clear. So, I want Battlefield 6 to be fucking awesome. I want this game to be incredible. The gaming landscape from a FPS standpoint is fucking flat. The best game that we got from like an FPS standpoint is fucking Counter-Strike, man. And I played that. I'm literally on CS today. And I played Counter-Strike since I played CS 1.6 when I was 12. That's what I'm saying, Tank.
And Counter-Strike's not trying to be every other shooter game.
Out! I don't know why this guy's saying Fortnite creative in quotes, like haha, like laughing at Fortnite creative. Like it isn't the most innovative thing that gaming has had in the last like decade. Like, what do you mean Fortnite creative? LOL.
It's not. Their games have done it before. And no, Fortnite's probably been horrible for the gaming atmosphere. Because, one, it makes all its money off kids and idiots who will buy anything. So other games started to copy it.
Are you fucking dumb? Fortnite creative is arguably the main pivotal reason that Fortnite is still kicking, buddy. Yep.
10-year-olds with no attention span. 10-year-olds with no attention span is why Fortnite is still popping off.
The point I'm making, I want this Battlefield BR to be awesome. If you are a Battlefield fan and you love Battlefield, I'm just thinking about this from like a logistical standpoint. Like if I'm a fan of a game and I love, like, the multiplayer is there, right? It's not like they took that away. It's there. They're just adding a battle royale for people that love playing battle royales like myself. And
okay, but there's already battle royale games. If they don't care about the main multiplayer and just want to play battle royales, they're just going to go to a battle royale game. It's like I like based AI adventures. I'm not going to demand Call of Duty adds one of those, takes resources and puts it into that. Resources that they could be using to part of the game. And plus, Battlefield has done battle royales. One in Battlefield 5, it didn't do well. They did a DMZ style thing, it didn't go well. Probably why they're not going to focus on a battle royale. They're going to focus mostly on the multiplayer or mostly the campaign.
In my opinion, the battle royale is going to be a very big deal, man.
It won't be compared to the multiplayer or just the campaign. So that's what I've seen the people most excited for is the campaign and the multiplayer.
Because that's what I love playing. I love playing BRs, man. I'm sorry.
Then just go play a battle royale game. There's tons of them. You can just play different types of battle royales. It's like saying, "Oh, no, I'm really loving uh this Call of Duty game. I just wish everyone was an egg when there's shell shockers right there." So that's all I really had to say about Tim's video. It's just most of the fandom doesn't see a need for a battle royale, especially when most Warzone streamers play that battle royale once or twice and then go back to Warzone. Now, the last streamer I'll be talking about isn't really a COD streamer, but he is everyone's favorite war journalist, XQC. Okay, so this isn't the clip everyone's usually talking about, but he does kind of get his point across better on this clip here.
These days, but in order to keep a game big and alive, fun is not good enough. You need a lot of different facets that kind of evolve with the game, like a roadmap, whether it's rank, it's just what it is. Like these days, bro, you have everything. I prefer to be like at the top and very popular. Like A's have like battle pass skins. It is what it is. It's lame that it's like this, but it's like this. You think Battle Royale's gonna happen just for this? Chat, I really like the game. I think the game.
So a lot of things I think he does get wrong, like the roadmap. Most games don't need a roadmap because you can do it as like a surprise towards community, like Helldivers or a few other games do, where not having a roadmap actually helps progress the story. And then skins. So there could be a right way to use skins, like how games like Hell Let Loose do it, where it's separately sold, but it's fits the thing in. It matches the aesthetic. So you won't see a Love Live character running around with an M42. And then daily logins don't need to happen. Now, yeah, there are daily challenges in other Battlefield games, but you have to play towards those. You just don't get it for logging in.
Just go to the office. What did I do?
So the YouTuber Legendary Drops made the video, "So why the hell do we pre-order games?" Which in his video, he explains that all he did was tweet, "Remember, no pre-order." And Twitter flipped out about this. It's mainly because Twitter is that one meme of Twitter is the only place where you can say punching newborn infants is bad, and someone, somehow, will disagree with you. And let's be honest, probably call you a Nazi. I'm not really going to play all of his video because I don't really have much to add to it. I'm just going to be referring to the tweets in the video, but I'll link the video in case someone wants to watch it. The first one, and like a lot of them are like, Toy Jesus is here. Don't tell me what to do. I mean, yeah, he can't make you not pre order it, but if I tell someone, hey, don't stick your hand in that working blender, and you tell me, don't tell me what to do, shove it in, and your fingers are gone, I still warned you. And Move Over says, I'm just going to pre order it to piss y'all off. It's like, we're not pissed off because you're wasting your money. We're pissed off because you're rewarding what many consider bad behavior in the gaming industry of people of companies getting people to pre-order games and then those games launching broken because you've already got the money. You don't have to worry about impressing people in the first few days. And plus, you're the only one hurting yourself here. You're wasting your money. And then there's this fucking clown. First time I watched this video, that set me the fuck off. It's like, how are you taking part in a thing that encourages bad behavior, encourages people to slack off, encourages more games to drop day one in a broken state, and then call the person who says, hey, don't give the bad dog food for being a bad dog, and say he's part of the problem? Were you fucking paid to say this, or are you just a fucking clown? And there's Genghis Khan saying that they pre-order so they know they absolutely want it. So if money problems come up later, they don't have to worry about buying it later. And Legendary Drops said, "Yeah, that's a good point," which I do agree with. It's like I could see that being the reason you pre-order it, but most people pre-order just so they don't have to wait till that day to buy the game when it comes out. So here's the last real big exchange between Legendary Drops and AFK. Legendary Drops says, for those with brain slugs, we used to pre-order to reserve a copy day one, participate in midnight launch, and get collector's merch. Now you have to give a company for no reasons and get skinned. You will replace the second your impulsive ass gets in the cosmetic shop. And he's right. I mean, think about it. It used to be a big thing. You put a small amount of money down for a guaranteed physical copy. You go out late night with friends or family and wait. It was like a big social event. Now, all you gotta do is just push a few buttons on the screen and then wait a few weeks to get one skin or a handful of skins or something, and then that's it. You're probably gonna replace those skins soon anyway. And why does it matter if you can't enjoy the skins if the game's in a constant broken state? And then Very AFK says it actually helps an incredible amount because console first parties attribute success to pre order numbers months before launch and only measurable stat that can make a difference. Not saying you should, but it's not true that it's for no reason. If you want to support a game that is genuinely the best, most effective way. Now, there are people in the industry who look at purely pre-order numbers to gauge how successful a game would be and how much they should push it. But there have been plenty of games that did not do well pre-order wise, but still have done very well. Main exception, Helldivers 2. And again, like they wouldn't be able to if we refused to pre-order because then there'd just be nothing to look at, and they would have two choices: just stop offering pre-order period, or make it where pre-order is worth it, so you can get more in return than just a cosmetic or like a DLC people can buy a year later and then still broken game. Stray Drop says, I understand where you're coming from. That's why I support early access, but not pre orders. One is active, the other is passive. I want to give my actual support, thought, feedback, critique, and data rather than giving my money to prove interest. So that's the real end to that exchange. AFK would go on saying he respects that opinion. I didn't get that tweet. But yeah, Legendary Drops is right. I understand why he will give money for an early access so people can actually play test the game and say how what they're interested in and what they liked about the game. You get like an actual critique of the game and not just money down. And when you give money, you gotta still wait. So you probably saw this one coming. This one almost 2 minute clip caused so much argument and controversy.
Oh my god, you did follow me in Delta Force era. That was so long ago. Oh my god, what the fuck? That was nuts!
Now I can see how in that clip there was absolutely no cheating. I could see how someone could just do that. There's suspicious shit like
Wow,
that.
nuts!
They just end up shooting a wall.
Wow, I flicked straight at that guy through the wall.
Watch the mini map.
Wow, I flicked straight at that guy through
I
the
need to
wall.
go back a little bit more.
Wow, it was nuts!
In fact, you can see a dot. I don't think it lines up with
Wow,
where
I
they
flicked
were.
straight at that guy through the wall. Oopsie. Are you getting 240 FPS? Good computer.
I don't know, they just flip a little bit
How
too
much of this game have you played,
fast.
though? Let's see, man. Whoa!
I can see this being luck.
So I just got a free abyssal dagger. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my god, I'm
One
crying.
more clip I need to look at.
If you don't do the dishes, you don't have anything to eat off of. Samantha, I'm telling you.
I say flick
Okay,
here.
so you had 2,000 viewers and you're calling me famous.
Don't think the guy they shot right here is down yet. You flip over to get the person across the
No
street.
way! I just lost that nutty clip to Bloom. TS, what the fish?
So yep, that one little over 1 minute clip caused a huge argument. Later posted one where they got a hand cam. I'm not really gonna watch that one. They're almost immediately accused of cheating, mainly because things like this right here, flick over, end up shooting the wall. So that could be of a bot flipping on something, not knowing there's a wall there. Because I don't think the map aligns with what's going on. Two more parts of the controversy. Raleigh is trans, and I was talking to this about a friend about a week or two ago, where he says, "Oh, they're getting misgendered purely because they cheated in Battlefield." No, I just don't believe people knew. And then the why hasn't she gone pro? Which I could actually see that argument being she just doesn't want to, but they are part of a Team EXE. Problem is, this team has been accused of having cheaters and cheating just straight up. So then a cheat dev says they're not cheating, and then another cheat dev says they are cheating. Now, I can't prove they're cheat devs, so they could just be lying, but seems it's 50-50 here. Pretty big evidence for her cheating is that she's been banned on Twitch and on multiple different games for cheating in the past. I have seen screenshots of Riley seemingly having like list of accounts, which is a tactics cheaters use in case they're banned on one account. They'll go to a different one to use that one until the ban is either lifted, or if it's permanent, they'll just delete that account. So everyone about has made a video on this. I believe even the Act Man has made a video on this. So the debate has been raging on for some time now. The craziest part of this is when Call of Shame pulls out an actual anti-cheat AI system that looks for, I believe what he said was micro movements to check for soft aim, and plays the clip through. Now, he does say that because it hasn't been adjusted for Battlefield 6 yet, that it won't be picking up every movement, but it does pick up some. So, Early's been unmanned recently, as of 11 hours ago at most. But as far as I know, they are still banned from Battlefield 6. It's been the most, like, in detail, serious part or analysis of the situation. But the video's been running on way too long. So I'm just gonna end it here.